Hi everyone, I'm Paula Reed. We have an update for you on that stabbing attack we reported on earlier near the UK's London Bridge. Let's get you now to London, where our Imtiaz Tyab is on the scene. Imtiaz, what do you know?
Yeah, Paula, really tense scene here in the heart of London. I'm on Cannon Street, which is about half a mile away. You can see it's a pretty tense situation here. Police trying to clear this area. In fact, I'm just going to step out of the frame here so you can just get a sense of what we're seeing here. But really, since about 2 o'clock local time, we understand that British police shot a man after what's being described as a stabbing in the London Bridge area of the city. Now, we've seen tons of videos on social media really just showing what that incident looked like. Still a lot of questions. However, we have learned in the last few minutes that British police are describing this as and I quote here, a terrorist incident. Now, we understand that one man has been apprehended. We also have heard that at least 5 other people have been injured. Still trying to confirm that. We believe that information coming from British police. But again, a very, very tense scene here in central London. You can see people streaming out of the London Bridge area. You can, of course, see this very heavy police presence there as well. But again, Paula, at this stage, we have many more questions than answers. This is, of course, a very fast-moving situation, a very tense situation indeed.
Imtiaz, some breaking news there. Police are now, as you just reported, describing this as a terrorist incident. You mentioned all the videos we've been seeing on social media. The UK Metro Police, they came on Twitter and chastised people for sharing a lot of those images, asking people not to do that. Now, we're also hearing from the British Prime Minister, Boris Johnson. He has tweeted that he is being kept updated on this incident, and he thanked first responders. Interestingly, Imtiaz, here in New York, the NYPD says that it is also closely monitoring this situation. Imtiaz, tell us a little bit about what it's like on the ground. It's hard to tell from behind you. There's a lot of yelling. There appears to be not too much panic, though. What are you seeing there?
Yeah, it's of course very tense. We have seen police just pushing people, just really sort of aggressively pushing people out of this area. As we've been saying, we are about half a mile away from where this incident happened. Again, we've seen those social media interviews where you just saw people on the street as this unfolded. You saw very heavily armed British police there dealing with this incident. And of course, what we have been hearing, at least 5 people what we understand have been stabbed in this incident and indeed shots fired as well. But you're absolutely right. We have seen some criticism of these social media videos which have been posted. Again, that's just the time we live in. Everyone has a smartphone. Everyone's able to take footage of something that is unfolding right in front of them. We have to remember this area of London Bridge is a pretty densely populated area. A lot of people work there. And so it's no surprise that that is happening. But this is also an area which has seen tensions like this before. And now, although we don't know quite what the motive of this situation was, we don't know what the background to this situation, but in 2017, of course, you'll remember 8 people were killed after 3 men in a car rammed into a crowd of people and went on a stabbing spree. Again, 8 people were killed just in London Bridge in this same area. So a lot of people certainly very concerned that we're seeing something similar here. But at this stage, police saying they believe they're dealing with a terrorist incident, but we don't know just what exactly that means at this stage.
That's right. I'm reading some new tweets from the Metropolitan Police. And as you've just reported, Imtiaz, the police are saying the circumstances related to this incident remain unclear, but as a precaution, they are calling this a terror-related incident. London Bridge remains closed in both directions. Imtiaz, thank you so much for your reporting on the scene. We're going to keep an eye on this developing situation, and we will bring you updates as soon as we get them.